everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and I'm going to have some talks, some questions and answers from my tarot group on Facebook. How are you all? Hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are around the world. So this is going to be a kind of like a question and answer kind of video. You can ask me questions. The more interesting the question, the better it will be. Whatever you want to know, tarot cards, astrology, anything you want to ask. Do you study astrology along with tarot? Yes, I have studied astrology. I went to astrology school for 3 years. I usually don't mix tarot and astrology together. I usually do one and then I'll do the next, and then I might do palmistry as well, or Lenormand cards, but I don't like mixing them together in the one reading. Like I'll do one at a time. Like I wouldn't flip from like doing your tarot and stop and suddenly do a bit of palm and then suddenly do a bit of Lenormand and then suddenly do, a little bit of astrology. I'd tend to do the astrology chart or the tarot reading or the Lenormand reading, and then I'd finish that, go to the next one, and then maybe double back. But I won't mix them like I won't mix them in the one moment. You know what I mean? I like to keep them separate. I think tarot and astrology are not compatible actually in a lot of ways. A lot of people try to fit tarot in astrology and vice versa. They're just different systems. It's just like two different languages. Not every word in 2 different languages is going to be exactly translate. I just keep them separate. Chelsea says, I have seen so much talk in different groups with reference to the cards and the certain zodiac signs. Yeah, I used to do that. When I first started tarot, I used to, and then I started astrology after tarot. I did tarot first, then astrology. And at first I used to mix them like, the temperance card means a Sagittarian. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just like to keep them separate myself. Thank you for your take on that. Chelsea, this is where I don't like when people mix tarot and astrology, is when they don't know tarot much and they don't know astrology much, and they mix them together. That's when it's a mess. However, but where I see it getting messed up is when a beginner is grappling with tarot and grappling with astrology and just mixing it all together, and then it ends up just being a mess. But, there are people that are masterful at things and they can mix them, together, and they can get a very good reading. Okay, all right. I might start doing some tarot readings as well. Will the long-standing issue be resolved next month? Ilonka. Will the long-standing issue be resolved next month? Magician is to do with being masterful, even possibly getting professional help. Magicians like to be in control of all the elements. So because I don't know what the issue is, I would say you need to get professional help. And it looks like, yes, it will be resolved because it looks like there is success. So magician is being powerful and smart, and the 10 of Pentacles is about success, worldly success. So I would say yes. Thanks for saying my name correctly, Ilonka. My pleasure. Who messaged G that nasty things? Oh, who messaged G those nasty things? Someone who feels very sad and left out and not having much fun in life. Maybe they feel ripped off, whoever this person is. Yeah, and they feel very stuck and hurt and they haven't moved on. So it's someone who feels hurt, left out, maybe let down. and they haven't been able to move on from this. What should I do about my career? What should you do about your career? And this one is for Anna. Well, it looks like you're stressing out, Anna, overthinking. Okay. And you need to be smart. Maybe you need to leave a career that you're unhappy about. This one means getting out sometimes, like tiptoeing away. Carol, how about talking about the elements in a reading and how they affect the reading? Love reading cups. Yeah. Well, obviously, if someone's asking a question about love, you need to have cups in your reading. A lot of the time I see online, people say, what does he feel about me, or what does she feel about me? And they've got no cups, they've got swords and wands. So when you're asking a love question, you need to see love cards, preferably the cups that are happy, nice cups. And if you're not seeing cups in a love question, it means it's lacking love energy. Same as career. If you're not getting wands, it represents you not having achievements. And if you're not getting pentacles, lack of money. So there is a feeling of, you have to look at the elements for sure. Anna says, I'm very stressed out. I'm in a bad situation. I think, Anna, you have to sort of tiptoe out of that bad situation. Maybe you need to move on in a sly way, in a smart way. Can you tell me of the personality of my future husband? Oh dear, future husband. So King of Swords. So if we look at the card, it describes him. What does it say? It says, intellectual man, intelligent, logical, legal-minded, professional, clinical, authoritative, advisor, and analytical. There you go, simple. So elements are very important, because if you have too much air element, like too many swords, then it's up in the air. If you have too much earth, then it's too grounded, it's too slow. You have to look at what elements you're getting, especially in the minor cards. Okay. Beta says, and if you don't see swords in a reading, what is lacking? Well, it depends what the question is. If it's about work career, then lack of swords could mean that maybe there's boredom. If there's too many pentacles, or if there's no swords and no wands, that person's not moving forward. The wands are fire and the swords are air. So if they're lacking swords, it could be they're not feeling mentally stimulated. So it just depends. It depends on the question and the context of the reading as well. Okay. What is the main thing I need to improve about myself to be a good reader? Says, who is that? Dora? What is the main thing I need to improve, Dora? Five of Wands and... To me, this looks like a lot of activity, perhaps inner fighting, and then needing to relax. So it's sort of saying maybe you think too much, do too much, trying to do everything, and it's telling you to calm down. This to me looks like you need to calm down. So this is like more meditative, and this is like people writing. So possibly when you're doing a reading, don't overdo it, don't overthink, and try to keep things very grounded and simple. I think maybe there's too much thinking going on there. Please can you tell me about my relationship between me and my wife? We are 9 months of separation. This tells you to look after yourself, like have some time to recharge yourself, recuperate. Do what you love, do what makes you happy, and focus on fulfilling what you would like. Okay, and yeah, this is study, learn. I think it's telling you to focus on the things that you want to achieve for yourself so that you feel fulfilled. And when you feel fulfilled, then you might find that you reconnect with her. But this is telling you to focus on yourself more. Like effort, Three of Pentacles is effort. And the Nine of Pentacles is to do with self-satisfaction. And Dora says, thank you, I do overthink. Yeah, I think just calming down. Maybe reading the cards more groundedly, not jumping around, not doing too many cards. Just focus on, 5 or 10 in the reading and do them bit by bit. Sometimes people tend to rush through the cards. Hello, any advice about my career? Yuling, advice about your career. Seems like you're a little bit stuck at a crossroads, Yuling. And you need to get on top. I think you need to get out of your comfort zone, or you seem to be in a stuck position. You need to get up on top of that. This one represents you kind of climbing above Seven of Wands and Two of Swords, getting on top. I think the Two of Swords could also be feeling a bit like you're stuck in a rut. But I see here that you can motivate yourself to get up on top, perhaps look for a promotion or something to improve yourself. Okay. It looks like you're going to go up though, because Two of Swords means you might be a bit stuck, but there's an opportunity for you to rise up. Looking for my purse. Where should I look? Cafe, library, my house. Okay, the church, could be library, because this is books. Hierophant is to do with books and traditional places where people have to be quiet, like a church. I would say probably library. It's more like a public place where people go to study and be with themselves. Looks like a library, I would say, more than a house. I'm wearing a crystal bracelet. Any good impact? I think if you believe in crystals, then it will be good. But crystals is based on your belief about them. Deborah, any insight on us should take an offer or go back to my old job? Should Deborah take the offer or go back to her old job? So there's lots of ideas. Seven of Cups. And I think if you're going to look for a new job, you may need to make sure that it's real and not a fantasy, Deborah, because it looks like you're dreaming. Seven of Cups, and then it shows me that you need to be more realistic, because it looks like, don't change because of a dream or a fantasy. It's telling you to look at things in a realistic way. Like Nine of Wands is about you looking at what's really there, not what you are dreaming of or promised. Be careful of a promise, something promised to you that's not real. Okay. Alex, could listen to you all day reading cards. It's so interesting. Thank you, Alex. General guidance. Feel kind of stuck. Gracie, you feel kind of stuck. Time for you to go in and look in the light and take time within meditation, understand your mind. And Gracie, and then after you do that, it shows you connecting with other people. So time to be quiet and cherish the quiet time, and then after you do that, then get back out there and meet people and socialize. Obviously do it safely because of COVID. Hi sir, hope you are well. Want to know about my love life this year, 2021. Ruhi wants to know about a love life. Jump in, Ruhi, try something new. Don't be so serious. Goodness. The Fool means just take a chance, let go, and move away from the old. Go in a new direction. Both of your cards are suggesting you need to go in a new direction. Ruhi, new direction for you. All right, what else have we got? Any advice about my spiritual journey, says Daniel. Advice about spiritual journey. This is a bit like us being welcomed in a community. Sharing with others in a fun, loving way, and understanding the deeper aspects of your spiritual side. This is like the Judgment card is all about understanding the world, the whole world, and spirituality, and the whole, the holistic, like look at everything from a higher point of view. The Judgment card is about you rising above humanity and going and seeing like the whole big picture, not just the small picture, but everything. Judgment is about you, like, if you're sitting in the clouds up in the sky, you can see the whole horizon. So it's telling you to look further, look bigger, see everything as connected. Okay. Will my youngest son behavior improve, Bianca? Will Bianca's youngest son's behaviour improve? Oh dear, Tower. Oh goodness, what's going on with this boy? What is he doing? He's breaking things. Yes, with love and understanding. So he's being rebellious and difficult and shocking and bad behaviour, but it shows here he needs to be loved and understood. Cup could be reaching out a hand to understand him, okay, because he's being a big rebel and he's breaking down all the rules, trying to break the rules and rebel, but it shows he needs to be understood. Okay, he's not feeling loved and understood, I think. I'll leave it there, guys. And this went kind of all over the place, this conversation. So, I'll catch up with you next time. Bye for now. And if you have any questions, you can write them in the comments and I'll get around to them all. Okay? This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop, and I'll see you next time. Bye.